Today we're going to start off with Mario Badescu Rose Water. We're just going to spritz that all over the face just to give us a dewy, luminous feel to it. And also it's part of prepping the skin. Now I'm going to go in with Benefit's Sunbeam Liquid Highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, above my eyebrows, tip of my nose, and Cupid's bow. And I'm just going to blend that in. Once that's blended in, I'm going to go in with MAC foundation. I am in the shade NC40, and I'm just going to put that all over my face with my fingers. I like applying it with my fingers, but I don't like to blend it in with my fingers. I like using the Beauty Blender to blend in the product because it finishes off flawlessly alongside with soaking up any excess foundation I may have applied, avoiding the dreaded cake face. Once that's blended in, I'll go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural, and I'll be applying that underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and on my forehead. Now this may seem like a lot of concealer, and that's because it is, but the Beauty Blender is damp when I use it to apply my concealer. So what the Beauty Blender tends to do, because it is submerged in water, is shear out the product a bit. So I use excessive amounts of concealer, A, because I like it, and B, because it does tend to shear it out with the Beauty Blender. A quick tip when blending in your concealer is if you happen to have a round face, don't drag it out all the way to your temples like I am. I have a long face, so I drag it out to expand my face a bit, but if you have a round face, then just stop at the end of your eyebrows. Once all of the concealer is blended in, you have to lock it in with powder. In this case, I'm using the NYX translucent powder, and to apply it, I'm using an E.L.F blush brush. It's really inexpensive brush. You can get it at Target, and on the E.L.F's website, I think it's $2 or $3. It's really cheap, and it's a wonderful brush. Once I've applied the translucent powder on the areas where the concealer was, I then take my Ecotools powder brush and I just dust off any excess I may have. After that, I'm going to take my BH Studio pressed powder, and I am in the shade 235. Applying the powder all over my face, excluding the parts where I applied concealer. So I just drag that down my neck. One very important thing is to always drag the product down your neck, whether it be liquid foundation, powder foundation, whatever the case may be, drag it down your neck. One of the worst things you could do is have a line showing where your foundation stops. Next, I'm using a cream eyeshadow. Cream highlighter will do anything to just really emphasize. I'm doing the same thing as I did with the other highlighter, putting on my tops of my cheekbones, nose, cupid bow, and above my eyebrows. Then I'm just going to use the Beauty Blender to blend that in. Once I've done that, I'm just going to move on to my lips very quickly. I'm applying an Essence lip liner, and it's mauve. It's like a wine color. Then I'll apply some NYX lip gloss just to add some shininess to the lips. Matte lips aren't really appropriate for the strobing look, so I just decided to add a lip gloss. Moving on to the powder highlighter, in this case MAC Soft and Gentle, and I'll be applying this with a BH Cosmetics fan brush. And I'm going to apply it on the tops of my cheekbones, above my eyebrows, on the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and on my chin. Now, if you want to do the absolute most when it comes to highlighting, I like to take some Soft and Gentle and apply it to my collarbones. I don't know if you can tell, but it really does make a difference. It just brings them forward as, highlighting is supposed to do. And just like that, you have pretty accentuated collarbones. That's like a sexy appeal thing, then there you go. Highlighting the inner tear ducts is a must for me because I have smaller almond-shaped eyes, so it really opens up my eyes when I highlight my inner tear ducts. Once I've done that, I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And highlighting the brow bone actually emphasizes the arch of your eyebrows. So if you have straight brows or you just want to emphasize them, whatever the case may be, add highlight to the arch of your eyebrows. Moving on to the nose, I'm highlighting down the bridge of my nose, the tip of the nose, and to accentuate the lips, you just add a little bit of highlight to the bottom lip. Then we're moving on to MAC's Fix Plus, and once I drench myself in that, you can see how the highlight truly pops. Now for blush, I'll be using Makeup Geek's Infatuation. Strobing uses no type of bronzer or contour, so it's strictly blush and extreme highlighting. That's all Strobing truly is.